to be fired! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Someone at Capcom needs to get fired. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Someone at Kolossal needs to get fired. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? This is the truth. This Kickstarter... Welcome to Kickstarter Radio. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and today we're looking at Street Fighter V Champion Edition Legends on Gamefound. Yeah, we're over on Gamefound today. Now, I didn't want to cover this on day one because the base box doesn't give me the heroes that I wanted. So I wanted to wait really until the content was there where I could come and see, oh, they're the ones that I know. Now it's looking interesting. Excuse me, just moving things around on my desk here. So it's not actually blown up, is it? Look, 69,000... Am I reading that? 79,000. Crikey, it's been a long morning. Anyway, from this screen, my first complaint is the special ability cards, like the Hadouken here. Hadouken! Why has it not got an image of Ryu doing that? Like, it's so easy to get an image of that. I hate this, where they just put text down for a skill ability. Show me the bloody skill! This is coming from a video game. Like, look at the box there. He's getting ready to do his bloody... Oh. You know what I mean? On the box art, you've got the heroes doing their abilities, yet that ability art is missing from the cards. It's like FUBAR. It's fucked up beyond all recognition. I'm sorry. If you come into Kickstarter... Gamefound, whatever it is, crowdfunding, you need to come with the most premier design across the whole board. It needs to look AAA. And when you've just got these action cards with names on, it's terrible. Capcom are so lazy in bringing their IPs over to crowdfunding. It kills me that they keep greenlighting these projects. It really does. I'm sorry, Capcom, you need to unlike me to work at your department where I can say to these companies that are crowdfunding your IP games and saying, I'm sorry, you need to put the art on those cards. And I'm telling you, because all my critiques at the minute should be coming from Capcom, who are greenlighting this bloody project. I'm telling you now. Let's look down the list, shall we? Now, daily reveals... Don't know who any of these are. These are a waste. They really are. Can I make my pledge cheaper without these daily reveals, please? Because they don't mean anything to me at all. Right? So this is a complete shit show. Don't want that. Legends Edition. Legends... Now, they've gone for standees, right? And they've gone for miniatures. Why they've gone for standees and not gone for... Did you know what I'm going to say? Acrylic! Acrylic standees! That's what you should have. They're amazing acrylic standees. And you really should learn from... The masters of Kickstarter, when they do a project, is the team that did... What's the game that I'm waiting on? It's in the shipping post now. Where's my notes? I haven't got my research here, so I'm thinking off the top of my head here. Something Shadows. Editor, have you put it in here? Casting Shadows, there we go. Casting Shadows, editor, take a breather. Casting Shadows, yeah, they did a... cardboard standee for the base. They had a acrylic standee for the mid-tier, and they did miniatures for the upper tier. I would vastly prefer, I would 100% prefer standees that are acrylic for the 2D characters, because for me, that would represent the game. You're playing the game in 2D on the screen. Yeah, they're 3D, but the screen is 2D. A 2D standee would be awesome. I mean, mean, you could give it up a pledge if you want the minis, but I'll take the bloody you-know-what pledge. I mean, look at this setup. It looks so boring. You wouldn't even know it's from a video game. Chun-Li, lightning kick, spinning bird kick, incredible looking abilities. Why have you not got art for them? It kills me. It kills me that they've done this. They've also gone for these square cards, so it's going to be expensive to sleeve. I mean, what's going on? And you know, Street Fighter has had animated series, it's even had a movie. Why have we not got these famous characters coming in the base? Yeah, Chun-Li and Ryu, where's the rest? Alright, Ken, of course. Why have you got black outfit for Ken? Another bad design choice. It should be red. Why is the Mini wearing different clothes to the card art? What's going on there? Dalsim, great character. Bend, stretchy arms and stuff. That would have been great to see some stretchy, but anyway, Dalsim's there. Great to see Dalsim. Chun-Li, of course. Armika, who are you? Zangief, great to be there. Love that character. Laura, who the hell are you? Kareem, who the hell are you? Birdie, vaguely remember you. Ipuku, who the hell are you? Sakura, who the hell are you? Rashid, go away. So, you know, it's not a 20-year-old who's crowdfunding these days. Everyone crowdfunding is above the age of 35. Above the age of 35. Do you think the age of anyone over 35 remembers these people? No! They remember Street Fighter 2. Latest daily reveals. Who the hell are you? And I'll tell you what. Let's go down to the expansion box, which they're going to make you buy because... Guile, Blanca, E-Honda, Cammy. They should be in the base. Balrog, Vega, Bison should be in the base. They've mixed it up, and they shouldn't. They should just put the core heroes, the actual legends that were in Street Fighter 2 and have been in every game since. That is the true definition of a legend. When you've brought these characters from the bigger wide IP of Street Fighter, they're not legends at all. They're wannabe fighters. You shouldn't even have them here. Ooh. Anyhow, I'm not happy. Coming down here as a Street Fighter fan, I'm just not happy with what I'm seeing. And they push another expansion box out today, didn't they? Sagat, yeah, he should be in the base. So really, they've put all this content here now, and it's become like content silly. Oh, exclusive content for a hero. I don't even know who the bloody hell he is. So, they've got all this. I'll tell you what, I just want Street Fighter Champions Edition with the heroes and baddies from Street Fighter 2. You leave that as a Legends box, and you have an expansion for all that other crap, and see how many people want to get that expansion box. Because it'll be like 1% of the total backers. And I'm telling you, the reason this Gamefound site is not blown up is because they come down here and it's like, where are my heroes? Who the hell is that? And you've mixed them all through the content box, which is just, you know, are you trying to force people to get this? Because a lot of this stuff is just nonsense. So, number one, spreading the actual legends through all the boxes is disaster. It really is. You should have put them all in the Legends box. We would have all come on here gone, wow, look at they are the real legends that were in the movies, the animation, and in the original game and have been in every game since. They are the real legends. But they've been throwing in these crappy heroes that aren't nostalgic. Oh man, Kolossal. I can't believe they made this mistake. It's so obvious that this Capcom should have said, look, you are doing a legend box, you put our legends in it. You want to do an expansion box with more of the IP? Go for it. But that's the expansion box. And I would have said, look, you need to do a standee version cardboard, you need to do an acrylic standee, and you need to do a miniature. Because that's the way they could have done it. You know, if you get rid of these miniatures and you just put standees in, it gets cheaper. You could have got this to around $40. Then you go acrylic, all acrylic, $75, all miniatures, then you push it to maybe $100. But the way they've come in here is scandalous. It really is. This is why I've kind of waited just to see, are they actually going to put these heroes in? Yeah, and they threw it all around the boxes. It's disgusting. All the daily, I've never seen daily reveals so disappointing. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh. This is the one, the all-in. The all-in. Miniatures art and box art is not final and may be subject to change per licensor approval. Yeah, that's right. Capcom, tell them to go back to the drawing board. Change up the heroes, change the pledges, and have acrylic standees, which are the hotness at the minute. There is a kind of, we don't need a mini for this game, let's get acrylics in. Acrylics look amazing. Acrylic standees look amazing. These heroes are originally from, guess what, 2D. Put them in a bloody acrylic. Urgh! People want miniatures, they pay for that pledge. But you've mixed it up by saying you want all those famous real legends, you need to buy it all. And then you can put all the rest of the stuff on the shelf where it gets fecking dusty. That's what's going to happen for it. And this is why people have come here and said no thank you. Because it looks like a watered down Street Fighter game. You're not giving people what they want in the base box. And for me, you're not doing the art correctly on the cards. The cards are a jackass size, so you can't sleeve it. Fucking hell. So many mistakes. I can't believe it. What's in the box? You would never guess. That's what's in it. And you would never be happy with what's in the box. Oh, do you know what? The dailies should have been, we're updating the dice, we're updating the art, we're going to put a new thing in here. It shouldn't be heroes that you've never heard of. We don't want extra content like that. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You want extra content, you bring new fighting areas. You know, every classic character in the original Street Fighter had their own scene, right? You know, Guile at the airport, E Honda in Japan, Dalsim in India, and why the dailies could have just been bringing the sets from all of the original places. But you know, it's just an absolute horror show, isn't it? And fucking hell, pull it. And this is it. If it comes to retail, I'm still not going to be interested in it, because guess what? I know the base box only has 2 heroes that I want in it. Well, they've got Dalsim and Ken and Zangief. Alright, got 5 heroes, but they're missing 7. Then they put the bosses, they're missing them. So, epic disappointment. Do we recommend it? Do we feck recommend it? It's got lazy fecking design all over it. Lazy decisions, almost corporate laziness or corporate greed, where they want you to buy everything. the most, pathetic excuse for a project with daily reviews, daily reveals of incredible fucking disappointment. Jesus, Mary Joseph. I swear to God, if they ever do a Mortal Kombat game, don't put Kolossal or Blacklist Games on it. Fucking hell. I know that's gonna come sooner or later. And, oh, I hope they don't go down this route, because that'll be even more disappointment. What is it with IPs? Fuck's sake, stop greenlighting dog shit fucking design choices. Someone needs to be fired! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Someone at Capcom needs to get fired! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Someone at Kolossal needs to get fired! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? This is the truth! This Kickstarter project, this crowdfunding fucking thing needs to be fucking cancelled! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Oh, it's so obviously fucked up! FUBAR! Do you hear me? Do you hear me? On that bombshell, I'm going back and gonna calm down. So bye-bye from me, Lipstickpaddy, and this has been Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and it's time for me to calm down from my anger of this shit show. Bye-bye.